Hi, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Noah.
And we're the A-Team. And it's Cougar Red Sunday, apparently, for us. We've been in Galicia, or we've been in Spain now for 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is our 2-week update. Last week we started with orientation in Madrid. So I went to a bunch of meetings and Noah got to explore, and everyone was really jealous of Noah. They were like, wait, so he just gets to come and explore? So we explored a little bit too, but
I didn't do much exploring, really.
He watched SpongeBob in Spanish.
I watched SpongeBob,
Yeah.
Bob Esponja.
Bob Esponja.
I went to the library and read some children's books, because that's my reading level.
He was grinding. He was grinding those Spanish comprehensible input skills.
It's all about hours.
All about hours. But
so yeah,
it was fun. It was a fun couple days. I met a whole lot of people. They ended with like this garden party, and we got to do.
They had great
cheers.
food. Like fried cheese, fried chicken.
We were living it up. It was really nice, and we got to meet like all of our commission contacts, like Fulbright commission people that we had only communicated with online. So that was really fun too. And then we got into Villa Garcia. Kind of got settled in our hotel we were staying in. And then the next day, I went to do a quick tour of the school, met the people at the school. And my bilingual contact asked me if I had like 20 minutes to go grab a drink. And I was like, sure. And then Noah, he was like, invite Noah. And so we invited Noah. And as we were talking, he was like...
He got a phone call. And he was like, my in-laws, like, they have this property, and, like, every year we all have to go out there and pick all these grapes.
Like, we gotta pick the grapes.
For the wine. And then he was like, do y'all want to come and eat lunch with us? It was 3 p.m, but we were like, sure.
That's when people eat lunch
we'll take
here.
food.
Yeah, and the lunch was really good. We got to meet his family.
Yeah.
They're so sweet. And then he called
got
again.
another call about it. And then like people will just like invite you to stuff because it's like nice to do that, right? And then like for something like they'll like, do you want to come pick grapes with us? And he's like, he doesn't want to come do manual labor. And I was like, actually, I would love to.
Actually, yes. And so he went, and he was on his own for a while.
So I went early, and I went out, and they have this like family house. It's like on the outskirts of town. And it has like a garden in the back, but from there, like, we got all the supplies and whatnot. And then like, so basically his wife's family, that's who it was. It's her, and she has 2 sisters, and they're all married. So there's 3 like sons-in-law, and it was basically all the sons-in-laws and the parents that were out there. And then me. So, and then Kayla came.
And then I came by later with his wife and their kids, and we put on some gloves and got to work picking those grapes. And
it was fun. And they were in huge buckets. Like, we got so much grapes. Like, there was a ton of grapes.
And you could eat them, but her mother, I guess, kept making the joke. She's like, they used to make people sing while they picked grapes, because if you're singing, you can't put grapes in your mouth. So she's like, make sure. She was trying to get us to sing and teaching us songs, and really kind, really patient with us and our Spanish speaking abilities. So and then we went to dinner with them. So we spent like...
So after we went back to that house, and they were like, do you want something to drink? And then like they started like crushing the grapes, and so we tried some of like the pressed juice like before it gets fermented. And that was really sweet. It was good. I liked it. And then they had us try some of the wine from last year.
And it's a specific type of wine that's native to this region. It's called Albarino. And
it's Galician wine.
I actually liked it. I don't know if I liked it just because I got to see the process and I felt like I had to, because I usually don't like wine, but I drank a glass of it. It was good.
It wasn't for me, but it was nice to have. And I was like, how much do you think you'll make this year? And they go, about 500 bottles. And I was like, what do you do with 500 bottles? And they're like, you'll see.
He goes, you'll see. And we did. They drank the wine. And we had like cheese and bread and chestnuts.
And then I started settling in to be there until midnight. But then somebody, like, the wife...
His wife was coming home, and she was like,
do y'all want
these
a ride
Americans
back?
just got here. They probably want to go home. And we were kind of tired, so we did. But that was an incredible first day.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
So
no, that was
and then
great.
after that, like just hanging out, like we were in the hotel for a few days. The next day we had apartment tours, and we have our apartment. We're in it now.
This is it. It's beautiful.
We've been here for 4 days now. It's been nice to have a kitchen.
I made cookies in it the other day.
Yeah, cookies was an experience.
We figured out laundry.
Yeah.
We think.
Yeah. So we've learned some tips and tricks. We originally set it on like a repeat for the wash.
We were like, why has it been like an hour and a half and it's still going? We're like, oh, it's on a repeat wash. So learning new things.
Yeah, and it's been fun to go to like the grocery stores because like there's plenty of things that are like similar, but then there's also things that like don't make sense. Like there isn't a baking aisle; it's just like spread all throughout.
No, I was trying to get baking soda, and I went and asked her where the baking soda is, and she goes, "Oh yes, of course." And she leads us to the perfumeria, like the soap in like nail polish aisle. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, she thinks I said something else, like I miscommunicated. But no, she pointed to it, and there was baking soda in the. And I know it's used for other things, but that was my culture shock this week. I was like,
and like sugar was in a different place, vanilla was in a different place.
Like,
it was
where's
all,
my baking aisle?
It was just a little bit hard to get everything together. But we made some pasta like first night in.
That was good.
And there's like fruit stores all over, so we've been eating tons of fruit. And so it's been very nice getting to like walk around the city. Because we're on the coast. The hotel that we were by was by like the docks where like all the boats are parked, but then where our apartment is closer to like the beach starts right where our apartment is. And so we're facing away from the beach, so it's really quiet, but the other side of the building is more noisy because that is the through road for the city. But like the beach is nice. It's like a couple mile walk up and down.
No, you just
and it's really pretty. It's nice and sunny out today, but like the last 2 days
it's been raining.
It was raining, but like the whole week before was all sunny.
Rain's the standard usually.
And
so
we've sunny is just so nice.
No, it's really beautiful. And like the beach, like a little bit of what I've been up to. I've been running on the beach in the mornings. That's really fun. There's like nobody out in the mornings. It's kind of a ghost town, but I kind of like it. And then of course I've been working at the school, which has been really amazing. All of the teachers all my coworkers are so nice. And every time I teach one of their classes, like they'll come up to me and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like our students they're so misbehaved. And I just stare at them because I'm like, your students are angels. They're like, oh no, they were talking that one time when you were talking. I'm like...
It's like 2 students in the back of class.
I know, it's like 2 students. I'm like, your students are so respectful. I didn't get anything thrown at me. Like my standards are so low after teaching in America. I'm like, nobody cussed me out. Like they're so nice. And they were interested. I did like an about me presentation. So it was like 2 truths and a lie. I did a little trick with them. I took off my ring and I put it in my pocket. And one of my lies was that I was married. So they were all looking at my fingers. They're like, oh, like, no es casada, like she's not married. And so they all raised their hands for that one. And then I got to be like, haha, I have a ring right here. And they went, ah. But I'm really enjoying teaching. Like I think being here is really, really healing my passion for teaching after kind of a rough year last year, but that's been great. And my schedule's great. I just work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. And then you got some hobbies.
Yeah, we do have hobbies. I joined the band here. They have like a community band. And the French horn they gave me is a B-flat horn, which I'm still figuring out the fingerings for. So I had my first practice on Friday, and it was a little rough, but everyone there was so welcoming. Like they came up to me afterwards and they were all talking and asking me where I'm from. And just like, they were super excited and the music is really, really fun. We're actually gonna get to wear these like big sombreros because we're playing some like Mexican music. I don't know. The band director was trying to explain it to me, but I'm like, hey, just give me the funny hat. I'll take it. We do a lot of standing up too, which I'm not prepared for with the French horn. I was like, oh, we're standing for this part. Okay. But I actually have a concert next week. I don't know how much I'll be actually playing in it, but I'll be there.
Yeah.
So that's fun. And share about what you've been up to. What are your hobbies? What's happening in Noah Land?
Noah Land is full of watching Spanish videos.
Comprehensible input,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, every week this week I've gotten 6 hours every day, which if you don't do that, it's a lot. So I am a little bit tired from it. It's also hard to get like everything all at once, but I got tons of content and I'm enjoying it, enjoying a lot of learning. And I've been taking some walks. I went on a walk yesterday. And it's been nice just to get to like have some conversations with people. Because like my Spanish isn't good enough to like communicate like complex thoughts, but like I can basically get enough out to get something going.
Day-to-day stuff.
And what I've found is that like our town is mostly old people, and like in America, like old people like to talk, right? And so here it's great for both parties because they love to talk, and I need to listen to learn. Yeah. That's how I'm learning, is just by listening. And so like yesterday I went on a walk, and I was walking by the beach. It was really foggy, and I noticed there were people like out in the water like collecting stuff. And then there's this like concrete part where like you can walk out to the water basically, like it's on the end of the beach, it's closest to us. And there were two guys out there like digging up something, and so I 3-word sentence in Spanish like, what are they doing? And he just started explaining it to me, and like we just started talking. He's a doctor, so we talked about the difference in like health insurance in Spain versus health insurance in America. I'm like, oh, don't I know? It was hard to explain to him that like, because I don't know a lot of like I know those words, but it's hard to get them out into, there's a very big disconnect between my mind and my mouth.
It sounds like you had a good conversation though. Like
we had a great conversation, and so like he talked plenty, and he was very animated. Like he would ask me like, do you know like what the difference is between like a doctor would charge here and a doctor in America? And like he would like back up a few steps and like look around pensively and let me think. And he would go 10%, and then he'd pass by me like that close. He's like this close to my face.
I think I have a theory.
No, we're not gonna share her. She thinks that he wasn't fully capacitated.
I think maybe he was not. Maybe he had been drinking or
something.
Perhaps,
but I don't
doing
think
a
so.
Substance. Or maybe you just had a great interaction.
Yeah, but here's
with
a fun guy. Our landlady, her father, like met me to like give me the keys to scales at work, and me and him talked for 45 minutes. Yeah, and that was fun. Just like getting to talk to him for a while and everything. So it's been nice. Like I have enough to be able to have like good conversations, and it's really just like I can't talk in a group setting. Group settings just stress me out because people are very fast, and I can't interject. Like I don't have what I want to say together fast enough. So
you'll get there though.
Yeah. What time?
Yeah, but in general, like everyone we've met has been super, super friendly. We haven't run into anyone too rude yet. Americans. Like I haven't really had that attitude. Beautiful beach. I love where we're at, and pretty good food. We had pulpo today. So
finally got to try it.
It was delicious. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. So
it's been really fun just like to get to hang out, see the city.
Living the dream.
Yeah, and so we're finally excited to have like an actual kitchen now.
Yes.
And be able to do things in a kitchen.
Next week we plan to cook a lot more. Yeah. And then we might go hiking next week. We tried this week, but it was raining. So we'll figure it out. But that's our update. You got anything else? I think I'm spent. Yeah. Well, we'll see you in 2 weeks, I guess. But we're doing okay for everyone back home. Bye.